Mother of my child cheated on me. I'm devastated. Good morning, everyone. I'll try to make this as brief as possible. My 5-year girlfriend, and the mother of my 3-year-old kid, cheated on me in November. I had brought our kid to my grandparents for the weekend, like I normally do, and she had remained behind our apartment. She requested me to call an Uber for her to visit a friend, didn't answer to my messages the rest of the day, and couldn't account for her time/location the following day when I inquired. On New Year's Eve, she got intoxicated and boasted to a mutual acquaintance that she had banged someone that night, someone I know. According to a mutual acquaintance, I was furious and instructed my ex to gather her belongings and leave the flat. When I inquired about the adultery, she said that she had no option but to cheat since I had become distant and she believed I no longer loved her. She has returned to a friend's house to figure herself out, and I am presently caring for our baby. I'm heartbroken. She is jobless, retrenched lately, close to homeless, and has no clue when she will find work. She has begged me to purchase her monthly airline tickets so she may see our kid until she gets work, but I refuse. We've banned each other on all platforms except WhatsApp, so she can video call our kid, but I'm frightened of what may happen next. I'm a wreck, and she seemed to have gone on. Which is great, whatever, but I am concerned about what will happen to our boy and how we will properly co-parent. If she doesn't acquire a job within the next several months, she has raised the notion of taking our kid back, and I'd pay a stipend to support both of them. I'd appreciate any advice, how to heal from the infidelity and how to successfully co-parent. Update 1, do cheaters give a damn? It's been 3 weeks since D-Day. I was diagnosed with PTSD. I can't sleep without medicine, I'm falling behind on my work, and I'll need to go to therapy for the remainder of the year. I'm still plagued by intrusive thoughts of her and the other man, and I'm responsible for our 3-year-old kid while my ex fled to another state. Do cheats worry about the harm they've caused? How can someone devastate your life and then go on with their lives as if nothing happened? Update 2, should I get a paternity test now? Hello, everyone. I hope everything is good with you. 3 weeks ago, I discovered that the mother of my kid had cheated on me. The story is recounted here. I've had plenty of time to reflect on what she did when I became suspected of adultery. She first claimed that nothing occurred, then that they simply kissed, and last, when there was inconclusive evidence, she confessed. Prior to all of this, she kept telling me, "But, I've never slept with another person while I was with you." This was clearly untrue. This definitely calls into doubt if she spoke the truth about anything else she claimed. We have a 3-year-old kid who looks just like me, but I'm thinking whether I should take a paternity test for my own peace of mind. What else might she have lied about if she lied about this? Update 3, I've scheduled an appointment with a mental clinic. Friends, some of you may have heard about my tale, here. The agony is unbearable. I nearly put a stop to it again last night. I'm going to a mental facility for 2 weeks so that I can be the parent my kid deserves. Right now, I know I'm not and will never be the parent he deserves, if there is a future. I just want to thank everyone for their generosity and guidance. The idea that all of you have gone through similar experiences and emerged stronger gives me so much hope. I'm filing for full custody and hoping to feel human again by the end of the year. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but if somebody comes across this message and decides to cheat, it's never worth it. A night of pleasure for you might damage the BS's self-esteem for years. I wish you all the best of luck. Update 4, she called me after 3 weeks of NC. Hello everyone. I was in the mental ward for 5 days. I'm not sure whether I'm improving or if the Urbanol is simply zoning me out, but I'm feeling better than when I last blogged. A quick update, today, I received the following message from my ex: "Why do you act so chilly when I text you? I'm simply curious when we'll be able to establish a good co-parenting connection. One in which we both despise one another yet can be courteous to each other in front of our kid." I have yet to react. Before that, she inquired whether I was feeling better and expressed her wish that I recover. I'm not sure what to say. Son is still with me and the family, and she may not return for another 2 months. She is still raising funds to rent an apartment. What should I say in response? We used to only communicate when she needed updates on our kid or if she wanted to phone him. That message knocked me for a loop. Update 5, it's time to get down to the dirty business of mending. Friends, farewell. Hello everyone, so today marks 1 month since D-Day. I thought I was doing great, we went NC and just spoke about our baby. I've been grey rocking her and banned her from all social media. I also scheduled a week at a mental clinic. Then I did the worst thing ever, I briefly unblocked her and scrolled through her Instagram. What's more, guess what? She's overjoyed. Genuinely delighted. Her life has completely changed. Any progress I made throughout these 3 weeks was undone by the 5 minutes I spent sifting through her profile. I was devastated. How can someone cheat on their significant other, flee and abandon their child, and not show any remorse? But if my breach in judgment, stalking her proved anything, it's that I haven't really recovered. In any case, not for me. To be honest, I believe the dirty job of healing begins now for me. I'm not a really emotional person. The last time I sobbed was when my grandma died in 2014. I've sobbed every night after putting my kid to bed this year. The hardest part was when I wept so hard that he awoke and asked, "Are you all right, Daddy?" Man, it freaking killed me. I never want my kid to see me like that again. This sub has saved my life, but I think it's time for me to stop lurking here every day and start putting all I've learned into practice. It'll be a trying year, but I'll get through it. If only for the sake of my kid. Thank to everybody for your warm remarks. For the time being, you will not hear from me. I'm hoping for positive news the next time I publish. I wish you all the best of luck. Update 6, the ex-affair girlfriend's fog is dissipating. So the mother of my kid cheated on me, got drunk, and told a buddy. She moved out in early January and has been couch surfing with pals ever since. I am presently living as a single parent with our kid. Custody is still being worked out. I'm not sure whether this is a rant or an update. It's strange to observe how soon the affair fog dissipates. After she cheated on me, she was all hope and hubris. She changed her look and constantly telling me that leaving me was the greatest choice during the first 2 weeks of couch surfing. Now the truth is setting in. AP separated himself from her after discovering she had a lover, she is still jobless, and she hasn't visited our kid in 3 months due to a lack of funds. I used to pray for karma, but now I really feel terrible for her. Her friends have informed me she is suicidal, and she has stated on several occasions that she should not have cheated. I'm not sure how I feel. She's clearly not pleased about receiving her comeuppance. This is really a tragic scenario. Update 7, things improve, I swear it does. I went to see the family advocate, I'm not in America. To cut a long tale short, I am the main caregiver for my kid. He stays with me from Monday to Friday and with his mother on weekends. She returned to the state I'm in 2 months ago. She has a job, it's not a great one, but it's a job and it helps us care for our baby. My pal and I aren't buddies. We don't say much more than a forced hello when I drop off my kid on weekends. I've got a new girlfriend. She's incredible in ways that I can't put into words. I told her what occurred with my child's mother, and she has been quite kind to me. I don't get to see her as frequently as I would want since I am my son's main caretaker, but I do see her on weekends while he is with his mother. I'm still in treatment and will probably be through the end of the year. I still have difficulty trusting, yet there is some light coming through the crevices. I haven't seriously considered suicide in the previous 4 months. Finally, my kid is pleased with me. He tells me he loves me every night. In fact, he's in bed right now, nestled up next to me, dreaming of whatever 4-year-olds think of me. Thank you for listening when I needed it. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, fine, fine. Final update, friends, farewell. Time really cures all wounds. I'd been keeping an eye on the boards for a while, but hadn't answered, and felt today would be a good day to say farewell to this subreddit. Just a quick update, last month, I was offered, and accepted, a position with a very big tech firm, one of the largest in the world. You definitely know which one I'm referring about, smiles. My wage has been doubled. This employment will drastically alter both mine and my son's lives forever. We weren't wealthy, but money was never an issue for us. But this position will provide us with the type of stability I thought we'd only have in my 40s, I'm 31 now. My friendship with the lady I met after she became the mother of my kid is blossoming. Look, we've just struck a snag, but it's nothing we can't work out. She feels I'm too busy, and I've pledged to make more time for her, and I still have primary custody of my son. I may return to my parents' house for a month or 2 while I complete my probationary term at the new job. But both myself and him are at our best. Every day, he tells me he loves me, and I attempt to reciprocate. Please read my first post if you haven't already. I was depressed. When my child's mother ended our relationship, it seemed like someone had taken the breath out of the whole globe. 14 months later, I am surrounded by love, have a career that pays much more than I could have imagined, and my life as my son's primary caregiver/main father is the greatest source of pleasure I have ever had. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who supported me on this trip. I believe I speak for everyone when I say I hope we never meet again. LOL. Take precautions, everyone. And best wishes.